Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today, we would like to present to you about our STA150 group project. So the title of our group project or our experiment for today is called we observe the transportation used by students to go back to their hometown during their mid-semester break. Before we explain more detail about our presentation, I would like to introduce my group mates, which consists of 4 people, including myself, which my name is NABIL, HAKIM, SHAHRIZAL, and the second one is the second member of our group is NORUL, BINTI, PINI, FIRDATUL, ASYIKIN, NORUL, AZLAN, and the last one is MOHD, HAKIM, KARIM. So our objective of study that we can gain from this experiment is to obtain the transportation used by students to went back to their hometown, and then actually we could for the second one we could gain the theoretical value of transportation used by students to went back to their hometown, and the last one we also could get the experimental value of the transportation used by students to went back to their hometown. So the significance of study that can be obtained by this experiment is this transportation used by students to return to their hometown is multifaceted, impacting various aspects of student life, society, and the economy. So by understanding these travel patterns, provide valuable insight into the challenges and needs of students, which can help inform transportation policies and improve all the overall student experience. Not to mention, a study of transportation used by students to return home is significant for understanding the practical, economic, environmental, and social aspect of student travel. So hence, it offers essential data that can improve the travel logistics, promote well-being, inform policy decision, and contribute to more sustainable and accessible transportation option for students.
This study has adopted a qualitative approach in order to analyze the mode of transportation utilized by students while going back home during mid-semester breaks. The study also aims at analyzing the most frequently used transportation options among students in the RCDCS1433E class. The target population is the students enrolled in the RCDCS1433E class. The total students is 30 students. For data collection method, we conduct an online survey via Google Forms, and it will include multiple choice questions for the students to answer. For the data analysis, the data obtained from the Google form will be categorized and analyzed qualitatively. The experimental is continued for choosing a sample by using a wheel to spin and choosing a sample randomly with a total of 30 samples collected. Then, the result of the samples will be recorded in a frequency of sample for every transportation mode. As shown in the pie chart, we can see that half of the number of students chose train, then 26.7% chose car, and lastly 23.3% chose bus to return home with.
Next is result and interpretation. For question A is observe and record the frequency of each transportation that student prefers. So this is our frequency distribution table. And next is question B. Find the experimental probability of obtain each of the transportation. For car, we got 8/13 equal to 4/15. And then next is bus, 8/13 equal to 4/15. And last is train, 14/13 equal to 7/15. And for question C is what is the theoretical probability of obtaining each of the transportation. For car is 8/13 equal to 4/15, and then bus 7/13, and last is train 15/13 equal to 1/2. And last question is what is the difference between experimental probability of obtaining each of the transportation and the theoretical probability of obtaining each of the transportation. It's going to be for car is going to be 8/13 minus 8/13. Which is equal to 0 and going to be times by 100 and equal to 0%. And then bus 8/13 minus 7/13 going to be 1/13 times by 100 and equal to 3.33%. And lastly, train, 14 over 13 minus 15 over 13 and equal to 7 over 15 minus 1 over 2, which is equal to negative 1 over 13 times by 100 and equal to negative 3%.
For our set question, we decided to choose set question 5 for our report. Based on the question, they were given a function y squared in the range of 1 to 0 and m minus y in the range of 1 to 2. The first question is to find the value of m. The first step to solve this question is convert the following function in the formula, then evaluate the function to get the integral value. After that, substitute the value of given range in the integral value. And lastly, find the value of m, and the answer is m equal to 13 over 6. The second question is to find the value of variance in the function of 2y minus 1. To solve this question, we have to find the value of ey squared, and vy. To find the value of ey, first we need to convert the given function in the formula and simplify the following function, and then evaluate the function to get the integral value and perform a substitution on value of range in the function, and the value of ey is 7 over 6. Same goes with ey squared. The procedure is the same but with a different formula, and the value of ey squared equal to 271 over 180. After that, we have to find the value of vy using the value of ey and ey squared. To find the value of vy, we have to perform a subtraction between ey squared and the square of ey, and the value of vy is 13 over 90. The last step to solve the question is we need to substitute the value of vy in the question above using a variance formula, and the final answer for the question is 26 over 45.
The conclusion that can be obtained from this experiment is the study on transportation patterns among students actually highlights the significant role that accessibility, convenience and cost play in shaping their transportation choices. So the findings suggest that most students prefer modes of transportation are both affordable and efficient, with walking, cycling and public transportation being the most common options. So however, issues such as traffic congestion, safety concern, and environmental factors also influence this decision. So by understanding these preferences is essential for designing a better infrastructure and policy that cater to needs of students to improve their commuting experience and promote sustainable transportation choices in the future. So as a result, students have a variety of choices of transportation that they can overlook before purchasing the ticket according to their budget and also their preferences.
That's all from us. Thank you.